Yeah, I'd like to share with you a little bit about how do you develop an interdependent family. An interdependent family versus an independent family. An interdependent family is a family that looks inside the family to get their needs met. An interdependent family is a family where that everyone is standing in a circle, they're all holding hands, and they're all looking inside the family, because all of us have needs. We have a need to be accepted. We have a need to be loved, appreciated, prized, and so on. And yet, most families don't have a game plan in mind to kind of get everyone in that family to look inside the family to get that met, that need met. A lot of families are looking outside the family to get that need met. For instance, a father has a huge need to be honored and respected. And most of the time, that man will look outside the family to get that need met at work. For someone to tell him, man, you are great. Man, we couldn't do it without you. You're the most important player on the team or whatever. And yet, for that guy to get that need met, to get that honor and that unconditional respect at home, that would cause a father to look inside the family to get that met. Well, if dad is looking outside the family, then the children begin to look out. The older brother might start looking outside the family to get the needs met that he has, being accepted or being told that you've got what it takes and you're going to be somebody and that kind of thing. When he looks outside the family, then so do the other siblings, because they need to be accepted. They have a huge need to be accepted by their older sibling. And if they're not looking inside the family, they definitely will look outside to their friends, and literally they become peer dependent. So often we see this happening in families all across the land, that people are looking outside the family to get their needs met. So how do we turn them in? How do we turn each family member inside the family to get those needs met? Well, first, you just have to acknowledge that there is the world out there that's they've got billions of dollars to spend to get people to look outside the family. The video game industry, the movie industry, the internet, all of that is designed to get us to look outside the family to get our needs met. And so we have to consciously say, I'm going to do everything I can to turn everyone inside our family. I'm going to start speaking over my family. I'm going to start encouraging them. I'm going to speak, we've got the greatest family in the world. Man, you can talk about turning people into the family to say that we have the greatest family in the world. And really, you do. You have all the power to turn your family to look in. Asking everyone in the family to treat each other better than their best friend. If you'll pass that law, that we're going to treat each other in this family better than our best friend, that becomes the new standard. That becomes the new constitutional amendment, and that we're not going to violate that. That's the most important thing we can do to cause each person to look inside the family. In this family, we're not going to make fun of each other. We're not going to laugh at each other's expense. We're going to truly be kind to each other in this family. And if we catch each other not acting that way, we're going to call each other out. You have permission to call me as parent out and say, Dad, you didn't say that the way you would have said it to your best friend or to your best coworker, and so on. As long as they do it with respect, then we want to develop this healthy family identity and cause everyone in the family to look inside the family to get their needs met.